Hello, this is Rick Wolf. I want to make a video about fear. I find it really interesting that a few months ago I seen an interview, a video where a Catholic priest that was retired, he was very high up. I don't know what you call the very high up Catholic priest. Anyways, I find it really interesting that he said that heaven and hell is something that the churches use to control people. They talk about it's just the way that they control people. It's a religious excuse me. It's a religious idea. It's a man-made idea, heaven and hell. And to me, it's kind of sad that I just got done reading a book by Napoleon Hill a few days ago, where in the book, he had an interview with the devil. Believe it or not, that was the interview. I never read an interview with the devil. But I found it very interesting because it makes you think. You see, according to the book in the interview with the devil, excuse me, according to the devil in Napoleon Hill's book, churches teach fear at a very young age. And to me, that's not right. Before a child has a chance to think on their own, to be creative, to think on their own, the churches teach fear. Now, I know if you're a very religious person, you probably won't even like me talking about this. But you got to think about it to change the way things are done in this world. You got to think about stuff, to think about ways to think, to change how you think, to change your financial future, to change your life to better. Now, I'm not saying I'm perfect. I have old habits that I'm trying to break. And one of the habits is fear. Excuse me. I got allergies and they drive me crazy. But, that said, I think it's very sad how churches teach fear. And if you think about it, most people let fear control your life. Everything you do because you're afraid if you do something else, something might happen. But getting back to fear in the churches, I think it's really sad that before a child is able to think on their own, they're taught fear. That's not right. I don't care who in the hell you are. That is not right. You teach a child fear before they even have a chance to think on their own. To me, it's mind-boggling that that happens. And to me, that's the biggest problem we have in this world. Look at all the different religions that are fighting. And it has everything to do with fear. We need to find peace in this world. I want you to think about this. I want you to read Napoleon Hill's book. It's called Outwitting the Devil. And in the book, he has an interview with the devil. I really like this book because instead of reading books about being positive, blah, 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 if you want to be a success story, if you want to be successful in life, I'm sure you've read books about being positive. What I like about the interview with the devil is it makes you think at things in a different way. According to the devil in the book, his greatest tool to control people's minds is fear, and his greatest tool for teaching the fear are churches and schools. Churches is the biggest tool of the devil to teach fear. I know I might be repeating myself here, but I want you to understand we have to start teaching our children how to be more creative and not teach fear. To me, that is BS, the way kids are taught. And I know if you're very religious, you probably won't agree with me, but you need to think about this stuff. You know, the world's going crazy today. Look at the Middle East of all the BS that's going on. If people don't start changing the way they think, a lot of this world, we don't know how long this world's going to last the way that all this BS is going on. I want you to read that book I'm talking about. I really do. I think it should be a must that everybody read that book. It's called Outwitting the Devil by Napoleon Hill. And getting back to fear, you know, if you stop and think about it, everything we do is because of fear. And if you can eliminate fear through understanding. I guess that's my point when I'm trying to get along, get out. You can eliminate fear through understanding. And then if you want to go after your dreams, you can. If you just stop the fear. I encourage you excuse me, to read this book I'm talking about, and I'm encouraging you to be a success story, to go after your dreams. You see, you are more positive. You are more positive than you understand. We, as an individual, everybody is more powerful than you believe. I want you to understand that. I want you to go after your dreams. You don't have to live a life of fear and just barely get by. There's plenty in the world, contrary to what most people believe. Read Wallace D. Wattles, The Science of Getting Rich. There is more wealth. There's more things in the world. There's plenty to go around. That's my point. There's plenty to go around. A lot of people think, oh, we only got so much stuff. That's BS. There's plenty to go around. You need to go after your dreams. Be successful. Open up your mind. Stop the fear. And I want people to be more successful. I want people to understand, you know, you don't have to just go around just barely getting by and worrying all the time. Most people spend too much time worrying. They worry about the past. You can't change the past. You're wasting your time. You're ruining your health by worrying about the past. You're never going to change it. Quit worrying about the past. Get rid of your fear and be a success story. I encourage you to do this. I'm not perfect. I have many of the same problems everybody else does, but I have definite a purpose. I am going to be a success story, and I want other people to join me in my journey. That's the whole intent of me making this video. I want other people to join with me so we can work together to make a difference. It's very important that we start doing things differently, because if you don't change, chances are you're going to end up broke and poor when you get older. And is that really what you want? Was that your big dream when you were a kid? To struggle all your life and then just end up poor? There is a better way. There is. I encourage you to join me in having a better life. We are going to make a difference, and if you don't join me, you are going to get left behind. Think about it. I know I'm being very demanding here, but I want you to think. The time of sitting around, being lazy and worrying about everything in your life, it's got to be over. You got to make up your mind and start thinking. There is a better way. I know most people, if they knew there was a better way, they would do it. I'm here right now telling you, there is a better way. You can learn. If you're willing to learn, you can change your future. If you don't change what you do now, if you don't change now the way you think, you're going to stay on the same course, and chances are right now that's a course to nowhere. You see, 98 people out of 100 don't have a plan. And if you don't have a plan for life, you're going to end up being at the bottom. Is that what you want? You need to have a plan, and you need to know there's a better way. I encourage you to go after your dreams. It's very important that you do this. I am being very demanding. You need to change. You need to learn. There is a better way, and I can show you the better way. I need you to join with me on my mission. My mission is to help people see you can make a difference. You can change your life to the better. Get out of that dead-end job. Get out of just sitting around worrying every day. Do I have enough money to pay the bills this week? There is a better way. I want you to go to my blog and read my blog. I want you to watch my videos. I want you to go to my capture page on the bottom of this video here on YouTube and watch the video and have a good day.